Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play KOTOR 2. We have our first planet that we're going to go to. Everybody online says that Nar Shadaa should be the first place that you go, mostly because you get the most companions here at first. We do have a companion that we need to pick up on Onderon and on Dantooine though, but everybody says to basically leave Korriban for last. And it's sort of like, the suggestions come from the idea of where the conflict arises, because on Telos we got a little bit of overarching conflict with the Sith, but mostly it was the exchange. Going to Nar Shadaa, it is a mostly personal conflict with the exchange, and as we move forward up in Dantooine, Onderon, and Korriban, the conflict changes to something a little bit bigger than just us. It changes into like a galactic thing. So I kind of agree with that statement. I do think the idea of staying personal first and then moving on is a better idea. Most people also say that you're probably going to go into the prestige classes and be like almost level 20 by the end of Nar Shadaa, which is kind of crazy to me considering that this is, what, a fifth of the game so far we've done? And yet we're already halfway through all the levels. So, I don't know. I'm not the one who made it. But they really didn't scale the leveling very well, I think. Well, let's see what Nar Shadaa brings. I mean, we know the exchange hate us, so that's probably not going to bring great things, but whatever.
Well, here we are, the Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nar Shadaa, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shadaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shadaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. Okay. I mean, that's also, like, narratively a really good idea. Keeping away from the Sith, let's go to Nar Shadaa. Oh, there's a lot of questions. Oh no, did it? I think my... Tonight... Oh god. The mouse broke again. I hate that. I don't know why it does that. Every time I go into a cutscene, the mouse breaks, so I'll have to redo that, annoyingly. What's Nar Shadaa? It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shadaa orbits it. Nar Shadaa's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shadaa?
Yeah. Some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it to be find a Jedi there?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shadaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
You sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shadaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
Okay, what's the refugee sector?
Not everyone who came to Nar Shadaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians, and the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
How hard will it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shadaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in, or find you once you arrive.
Okay. Well, let's take the Ebon Hawk in for a landing.
I plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
Okay. Something's happening with the game. Don't... Actually... Oh, okay. Just a cutscene. I was like, what's going on? It looks like a different ship. That's definitely not ours. What? What's with this conglomerate of people that hate us? Oh, are they bounty hunters?
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shadaa.
Oh, they definitely are bounty hunters.
While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her,
Okay.
track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours.
Well, it must be watched. We have hunted them so long. Now we must wait?
You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Oh. Goto's head is filled with madness. Zhug family hunt the galaxy, look for Jedi. Jedi finally comes here, and we can no longer hunt? There's no sense to it. If you wish to live, you should respect Goto's wishes. The beautiful Jedi has run for years. She will not stay on this moon forever. Oh, they think I'm beautiful. Okay. Let the thugs fight Koto, and after I collected their bounty, I'll keep their heads. You best leave threats unspoken, Hanhar. You were carried far from the world of trees, maybe too far. I hear you should not even collect the life debt from little red-maned human female. She makes fool of you twice. If she had crossed Zug's, she would be very dead now. Goto or not, I will carve a bloody swath through your entire family, Zhug. I swear it to you.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
It would be unwise to commit violence here. Goto's order was clear. We are not to harm the beautiful Jedi when she walks on Nar Shadaa. Unless we are attacked first, we are permitted to defend ourselves.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Well, I'm dark side. This Jedi is different. Yes, there is a darkness in her. Goto told us to leave the Jedi alone. It is true. But he said nothing of the Jedi's companions. Oh, okay. Well, I'll protect them, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen a gray Twi'lek. That's interesting and very different. I will probably have to reload the game in a second if it doesn't give me control of my mouse. I really hate that the game does that. I don't actually know how to prevent it from happening.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shadaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure. Most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one. But they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
The Ebon Hawk looks a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
All this makes sense, like, narratively, why we went here first. Any problems with docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing.
That seems like a problem.
The sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Okay. Is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
Okay. Then let's move on.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
No idea.
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Okay. There's a lot here. If Zekai Zekai L is here, I want to find him.
Finding a Jedi or anyone else touched by the Force here will be difficult. The mass of people, the rush of their emotions, it makes detection difficult. But this moon does not get any smaller while we wait. This sector is as good as any place to begin our search, so let us begin.
Well, if we're gonna search a moon of a few billion inhabitants for one Jedi that even our own can't sense, Might as well start as soon as possible.
Okay, so I can do more options. Okay. I'm just looking for a place to lay low.
And just being here should be enough. People in the refugee sector don't tend to ask too many questions. We should be safe enough.
I wouldn't mind getting some new equipment.
There should be a central trading hub up ahead. Their stock's probably not the best, but they may have some things worthwhile.
I want to find out about this bounty on Jedi.
Well, that means finding either a bounty hunter, a ranking member of the Exchange, or someone willing to talk, none of which are too appealing. Bounty hunters in the Exchange are going to want to shoot you, and someone who is willing to talk to anyone, which means trouble.
The bounty is a waste of our efforts. All that matters is the Jedi. The intentions of the thugs of this moon are of no consequence.
It's up to you. There's bound to be someone in the sector willing to spill their guts for a credit or two.
Okay. Let's see where our path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Why is he New Yorker? The Hutts told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it. Huts don't do business down there. This is exchange territory.
Get out of my way or they'll never find your body.
I got a ship that's supposed to dock on this pad any hour now. What am I gonna do?
I couldn't care less. I'll be going now. Okay. So, I think we're gonna take Atten. Oh, it's forcing me to take him. Okay. Oh, okay, no. It's just, yeah. My keyboard's not working. Okay. We'll add Atten, and I think, or at least I'm hoping... there we go. That, oh yeah, look, the droid is totally dark side, because I think the droid follows me. Right? Atten's gray. Bowder really didn't like most of the dark side things I was doing. I have no idea how to please Kriya. I don't know if that's even physically possible. So we'll take the droid and Atten. Hey, dark side parts gained. Okay. So, and we have to level him up anyway and get all that going. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Thankfully, oh my god, no. Let me input. No, I can't actually save either. All right, well, I guess we're gonna be loading a slot. And he said, oh, okay, I can't even back out of this because I can't cancel. That's annoying. Well, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, we're back. Let's take a look at our buddy here. I'm just gonna auto level him up because I don't know what else I would do. But we did get a ton more for him in terms. Oh, really? You can't droid upgrade class 3. I guess he's not leveled up high enough to actually have that. But what's the difference between this and this? So defense bonus 5, and it has a bunch of immunities. What? Why wouldn't I use that? I think I randomly got like one of the best things ever. Okay, so he currently has the optimized interface, which is computer use. Lockout bypass is just better. Reflex. Okay. Well, lockout bypass is just straight better. Self-sustaining. Oh, okay. Regeneration 3. I think I'll keep him on regeneration because that's pretty good. Shock arm, flamethrower. Ooh, droid deflector. Okay, so I could give him a energy electric. This is everything but electric. Well, he doesn't have a shield yet, so let's give him one. Currently mining laser, which is 1 to 7 damage. Bennox blaster is a good option. Scout enforcer. Luxa's disruptor is not bad. Attack modifier +1. 4 to 7 from this, but it does sonic damage. Well, it was doing pretty well before, so I'll give him the sonic gun. Okay. Everybody else should be taken care of in terms of what they've got equipped. Okay. Right? Okay. So, I guess I should talk to Atten more because he clearly has Nar Shadaa stuff. I had some questions for you.
What did you want to know?
No, okay, never mind. Oh god, there's gonna be like Pazak stuff and all that. I really need to put up computer in repair. I gotta remember that. Never mind, I'll be going. And we have him as a walking upgrade bench, which is great. In fact, let's take a look at his oral blaster. Put on the pinpoint scope, so that gives him attack +1. And keen. Okay. And I guess let's go forward. On to Nar Shadaa! Oh, hey, look. Thugs immediately. You wander too far, human. We warn you what happened, but you're kind not listen. Break legs. Maybe you not wander so far.
No. Look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
Know your place, human. Your place is there, not here. Another human? What you look at? I don't like it. Would be picking a fight be dark side or light side? I don't know. Bunch of cowards without the stomach for a real fight. One human, not amusing fight. More than one human, a little better. Spill more blood. I'm gonna hope that that counts as dark side because I'm being mean. I don't know. I can just hope at this point, really. Well, so far, it seems like a neutral thing. What have you got to say?
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I may still cripple you if you prove useless to me.
If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are. What do you want with me?
Why were those thugs hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange.
Okay.
The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shadaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Viscus?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Okay, so I'll make trouble. Just shut up and get out of here.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
Yes, I got dark side points from it. And like, in a good way. See, Nar Shadaa seems nice because I feel like I could get dark side points just by killing people indiscriminately. And I feel like my party members have no choice to be like, yeah, they were gonna attack you anyway.
Spare a few credits, friend?
Absolutely not. I can in exchange for some information.
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
Do you know someone named Zekkael?
No, should I? He doesn't sound like a Hutt. What, is he a bounty hunter or an exchange boss?
Wow. He's a Jedi Master.
Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shadaa. This place is a cesspit, with the Exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the Exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
What can you tell me about the bounty on Jedi?
Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected.
Any idea why they posted a bounty on Jedi?
No idea. Could be one of them crossed the exchange, and they're looking for revenge on all of them.
Where would I find someone connected to the exchange?
Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention.
Tell me about the refugee sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
The Jedi didn't do this, the Sith did.
That's two names for one thing. It's difficult to tell in the crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference.
Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shadaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
I'll be going.
Friend, you did promise some credits in exchange for information.
I'll let you live and consider yourself fortunate. Really?
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Get out of here before I kill you.
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Why did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere.
Really? What would please her? I don't know. Just, I am wasting my time threatening slaves and refugees.
And what would you rather do?
I wish the path to power, yet all paths show me examples of weakness.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see.
What do you mean?
Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears. And when a kindness is offered, it is punished. And a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
Well, I gained dark side points without ruining influence, so I guess that's all I can hope for. Oh, hello?
And what did she want?
Just answers to some questions. Asked about a Jedi Master of all things.
Really? Interesting.
Okay then. Airspeeder navigation interface? What is that? Did that person disappear? Okay. No idea who they were. Okay, so there's a workbench here. Can't really do anything here. What do I do the navigation interface with? I am TT32, the 30-second maintenance assistant model to be employed by my master. How may I assist you? A 30-second model? Oh yes, the previous 31 models employed by my Master Tien have met explosive ends or have shut down where they were unable to work. It is not Master Tien's fault, however. He is simply forgetful due to his age and failing eyesight. I am proud to have lasted this long. Explosive ends? Yes, many accidents have occurred here in the garage, and sometimes when equipment is used improperly, damage to droids or to the surrounding environment occurs. Woo! But please ignore the carbon scoring on the walls. The accidents are infrequent, and Master Tien is truly a craftsman. You said you were the 32nd version? Oh, okay, that goes through the same thing. I'm looking to buy some equipment. I'm afraid all transactions must be cleared through Master Tien. Is there any other way I may be of assistance? You can assist me by getting out of the way. Okay, so I can come here and sell things, or buy things, I guess. Oh, hello. Don't freak out. Just trying to open the box. Fitness package, Durasteel heavy armor. Stop giving me heavy armor! Like, I can't wear it. No one in my party can wear it. Oh, Tien's right here. Where did I leave my Hydra spanner? Who's that? Is someone in front of me now? Oh, is he blind? Raise your chin 5 degrees and rotate your head 15 degrees to your right, Master Tien. Ah, darkness has fallen upon my eyes, a curse of age. What brings you here, visitor? Welcome to Tien's shop. My eyes are old, but I can see you want something of me. Okay. Can you change a ship's ID transponder codes? Could I? Will I? Not legal, frowned upon by government of peoples with both end stunners. Bad troubles for Tien. Any parts or equipment I can buy? Okay, so you have a lightsaber crystal. Okay. Why? But I guess it's a normal crystal. Blade color yellow is fun, though. Massive criticals 1 to 6. Oh, it's for a lightsaber. Wow. Ion charger Mark III. A blade of plating. Blade of armor ply plating. Sonic discharged cell. I mean, like, there's really cool stuff here. Not gonna lie. But I guess I don't really need anything just yet. Okay. Let's see. Are you alright? Alright, yes. My eyes have failed before their time, and my hands and hearing are still sharp.
Sullistan's hearing's pretty sharp, if you couldn't guess from the lobes.
But I am not blind to sounds, no matter how quiet, so address me with respect. Now, what brings you here? I came here to do business. Oh, good. Business is always welcome. What kind of business you in, human? Depends. What is this place? What is this place? This is a final vehicle repair shop this side of the moon, is what it is.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature. Could be useful for avoiding notice.
Oh, what is this Big Ears? Compliments will not get you a discount. Can you change the transponder codes? No, I can't threaten him. I can pay you for your time. It's not a matter of payment, it's a matter of equipment. Transponder cards are permanent once written. I have none. I would need a new transponder card for you to wish to use, or a blank card with an ID signature. Bring me this and we can discuss payment. Okay. Well, we got a quest. Okay. Excuse me, one thing before you go. I was wondering if I might prevail upon you for a favor. It has come to my attention that my predecessor wasn't carelessly destroyed by Master Tien. What happened? After the last accident here in the garage, he was scrapped. He was then picked up by a junk dealer, a mechanical cannibal by the name of Kodin. Filthy beast, large tusks, very unpleasant. Well, a droid is property. Indeed we are, but we are not of scrap and we still function. This droid is still of use. What would you like me to do? I was wondering if you might be able to get him back, not for sentimental reasons, mind you. The utility droid in question has some plans of Master Tien stored in its memory cores. The plans are really quite necessary to be retrieved. Plans? What plans? Oh, I'm not at liberty to say. They are really quite sensitive. Suffice to say that they are necessary. Maybe you better tell me if you want to see that droid again. Well, I believe them to be Master Tien's schematics for some new prototype droid shield. Quite fascinating, really. One of his rare moments of genius. I fear we will need the schematics if we intend to stay in business. Master Tien has fallen on hard times. If I can get a free version of that part once it's built, then I'll do it. Oh, thank you. I knew you were a helpful sentient as soon as my photoreceptors focused on you. If you retrieved my predecessor's memory core, then it would be most appreciative. What does the droid look like? It's a small astromech droid, designation IT-31. It's brown and a little scruffier than the one beside you. Forgive me, I thought you knew. You could really use an oil bath. Where can I find Coden? He works in the main hub here in the refugee sector. He should have a graveyard of poor droids around him. Please be careful. As Aqualish go, Coden is a really nasty specimen. Okay. Well, thankfully I didn't lower influence with T3 with that comment. I gotta be careful with that. I forgot that T3 is with me. I guess I shouldn't call droids property. Yeah. I dislike playing dark side characters, I gotta say. God damn it, you frickin' Patreon. Normally I would play this light side, but what's interesting is I've heard from reading online that dark side might be like the more canon way to play KOTOR 2, given how it starts with you being in exile, all of that. So it's kind of interesting that the game is formulated in that way. I do think that the options for dark side here pretty much do rely on being an asshole still, which is pretty common for most games that do dark side, light side stuff. I do wish there was a way to be a little bit more conniving and still be dark side, like Dooku. Dooku was civil. He was charming, frankly. I mean, if he talked normally to people, he treated them with respect. But he was absolutely a dark side Jedi. He fought with his emotions, but he was able to be more, what's the word? Tactful with how he was dark side. I don't think I got that option in this game, unfortunately. Alright, so there's commoners here. What are you all doing?
Bounty hunters have been laying low recently. Like they're waiting for something.
Okay.
Ugh, the stink here in the refugee sector is worse than the rest of Nar Shadaa.
Commoner.
The exchange would pack up the refugees.
Can I just kill you? You're a Voss. You're brave to walk here, ex-Jedi, landing on Nar Shadaa. You have stepped into the Krayt Dragon's jaws. Okay. Who are you? I'm Voss, once of Bounty Hunters Guild, now no longer. You have nothing to fear from me. Okay, not a bounty hunter. And why is that? Because I am no longer of them. I do not hunt as they do, as cowards, as honorless betrayers. Oh, shoot. Those of the guild are no longer. Take pleasure in the hunt, only in the kill. Bounty hunting has become murder. Forget it. I had other questions for you. Ask your questions. I have time enough for that. There's a lot. You sound as if you hate the guild. Membership in the guild is name only. Most are killers, assassins. Something has taken their hunter's heart and twisted it. Those of the guild no longer take pleasure in the hunt, only in the kill. Bounty hunting has become murder. Okay, that's the same. You mentioned the guild had laws. Yes, the oaths were to the bounty hunter's creed, honored in blood. There were laws to hunts and bounties, once upheld, now no longer. This is not known to many, but the bounty hunter's creed has been infected. Laws are fragile, broken easily. What laws did they uphold? The contract is honored, and they are not to attack each other if they are chasing the same prey. Oh, they definitely violate that all the time. So if they were all hunting one person, they couldn't attack each other? Yes, and that is why the Smuggler's Moon has become quieter in the past months. They all hunt Jedi, and they all hunt uselessly. Someone is playing them for fools. Who are some of the prime bounty hunters? There are many. The Smuggler's Moon has become their home. The entire nest of the Grand have come, all of them having left their colony, but they will not say why they have come to hunt. They have strange preferences on life, on hunting, but they are very effective. Who, Gand? Insects from poisonous world. They do not praise their kills or accomplishments, and they are difficult to surprise. They have the instinct of prey, yet they are predators. It is strange. Who else? There are the twin sons, two Twi'lek slaves from Ryloth, slaves who killed their masters and developed a taste for it. They have mastered a dance of death. Very beautiful, very dangerous. I can handle them both. Anyone else? There are the Zhug brothers, of course, cast from Duros for attempting to wipe out a rival family of politically set Duros. There are hundreds of their kinds, not grouped by blood but by their cause, who claim they are a new family. They seek to raise enough credits to seize Duros for their own. Interesting. There's a series of hunter droids that are new to the moon. There is always Hanhar and Mira. They will hunt each other until the sun of the system dies and beyond. Hanhar? Hanhar, a beast, a Wookiee, brought from a mid-rim world near my world of Huskar. He was captured by Zerka, killed the Zerka slavers. Now he hunts his moon and other systems. He uses bounty hunting as an excuse for taking slaves, and for breaking and killing humans wherever he can find. He is very dangerous, almost unstoppable when angry. It is said he killed his own tribe, but no one knows for sure. What about Mira? Mira is a slave captured by Hanhar, brought to the smuggler's moon, but she escaped. She's still a bounty hunter, perhaps one of the best I have ever seen. Why? Because she does not kill, except when she has to. She respects the hunt, not the slaughter. What about Hanhar? Hanhar, a beast, a Wookiee, brought him... Oh, okay. So, I'm guessing I get to take one of them, and Hanhar is probably the dark side, Mira is the light side. I had other questions. So are you no longer a bounty hunter? No longer the scent no longer drives me. The guild has killed it. I'm sure they have killed their pledges and their oaths. Can you tell me where I can find the guild? You cannot. There is no base, no territory in which they stake their claim. They are scattered throughout Nar Shadaa and the galaxy. What can I do to make them show themselves? Credits are the blood that beats the heart of every bounty hunter. Make enough trouble, get a price on your head. Make it so high that the scent drives them mad, and no one can resist wanting to kill you. How do I raise my bounty? Cause trouble. Make someone mad enough they no longer care whether there is truce among the hunters or not. So who should I make mad? The easiest is the exchange. No one else has the credits. There is much danger in that. It is like baiting a Wookiee. You will succeed, but it is unlikely you will have all your limbs at the end. Wookiee? The beast on the planet in my whole world. Valued for their pelts. They are difficult prey. Okay. How do you know who I am? Much information has reached Nar Shadaa of you. Many will not recognize you, but all hunters will. Perhaps you wonder why the surface of the moon does not swarm with bounty hunters, eager to capture you. It is because they cannot. It is their law. Oh, okay. I'm being hunted. I need to know by who. Draw out the bounty hunters, let them collect the bounty, and you will find out. I was hoping to find out without it coming to that. Hope has no currency on Nar Shadaa. Force them to come out of the shadows and break their truce. Make the predator show themselves. Okay. I think that's everything. I'll be going now. Thank you, Vosk. You really helped with that, actually. Lots of good information there. Random commoners.
Don't waste my time. I don't have any handouts for you. Go
oh,
bother
wait, is this the droid person over here? Wow, that's really close. I guess we could just take care of that right away. Random door. What is this open to? Vic, go and go home or else I'll tell Moto to... a new face, come in. Did you kill the man, or is he just, like, drunk or asleep, or... Because it seems like you killed him, but, like, I mean, I won't tell anyone. Moto so, okay. Can I interact with the... There we go. Security spike, tunneler, med pack, run. Oh, there's so many people to talk to on Nar Shadaa. Okay, Kana Shield, Arcanian Energy. Alright, I guess we'll start at the beginning here. I think he's just asleep. Hello, new face, and welcome to Lupo's Swoop Viewing Gallery. Oh god, this is the swoop bike thing. Oh goodness, are you the owner of this establishment? Yes, my name is Lupo Shar, and you are? I am Sho. Pleasure to see a new face. It is rare that a new racer joins our ranks. Rare, how so? Not many people who could spare the credits to complete on a steady basis. Okay. I will save real quick, because swoop racing is hard. Okay, let's talk to everyone else. Born a lie. Greetings, off-worlder. I am born a lie. What is it you want? How charming. May I ask what you're doing here? I was thinking of racing my swoop bike. That would not be smart, at least not yet. And why is that? Racing now would be pointless. Lupo has a champion that cannot be beat. A droid. A droid? Droids do not frighten me. Lupo began taking advantage of all the traffic of rich merchants and naive refugees by fixing the swoop races on Nar Shadaa. After being repeatedly hounded by the exchange for their cut of the profits, Lupo found a way to fix the races and keep every credit by going legit. What does this have to do with a droid? Lupo commissioned Kodin to make a droid that could pilot a swoop bike better than any Sindian ever could. Droids aren't all that tough. With a droid's body, his new pilot could withstand much greater trauma than flesh and blood, and all the safety features could be removed from the swoop bike. How cunning. Well, as my father says, you can't shave a Wookiee several times, but you can only skin him once. Meaning you scared away all the competition. Yes, when everyone realized this champion was unbeatable, the bets dried up. So how do I beat him? I was hoping you'd ask me that. Speak. The droid is kept in a cage between races so as not to damage itself. See, Lupo is notoriously cheap and did not spring for any software upgrades beyond the piloting program. Go on. If Lupo's droid gets destroyed, he will not only lose the gallery, but his champion as well. The next racer to come along would not have very much competition. How should we proceed? Well, it just so happens that I have access codes to the droid's cage. You will give me the codes? Not so fast. If Lupo sees that someone has tampered with the droid, he will get it fixed and change the cage's codes. And will destroy it on the first try. If you're not up to the task, you will render my codes useless. Could both stand to make a profit here. We need not squabble over the scraps Lupo leaves. You're alright. We should not be working against each other when both have so much to gain. Okay, so you gave me the access codes. I wonder if cheating is like a bad way to do it? Or it's totally fine, or I don't know. You're on. It has to be here somewhere. Are you all alone? Interface. Lupo's droid has an interface module for his swoop bike. You're looking for such a device here? Yes, the module helps the droid see what is all around his bike. Which means? And that means it can avoid obstacles. All of the obstacles, even the other swoop bikes. There are other swoop bikes on the track? Lupo's race not only to use the track, but it was the only race to run the track backwards. He runs the races backward? Other swoops come in from front, hard to see before crash, unless you steal the module. The module is part of the droid's frame. It can't be removed. So what are you looking for? I'm looking for an interface module, for me. Does such a device exist? No, but it has to be here somewhere. I can win if I can find it. Okay. Stranger, is it not beautiful? I think I stepped in something over there. Nar Shadaa teems with much hope, but all hope is for nothing. Hope is an illusion conjured by a weak mind. Hope is gone. All credits go to Swoop Bike, but I still lose. Perhaps you spent your credits unwisely. Swoop is the only way to leave for some to leave planet. If Racer wins the races, the prize winnings will pay passage aboard transport. But if the city is so beautiful, why would you want to leave? I miss my planet, my family. I see enough beauty and want to see beauty of my home again. What illusion have you created to disguise your failure? Lupo Shar got a champion that cannot be beat. And worst of all, it is a droid. How are we supposed to compete with such a machine? Perhaps you are not approaching the situation from the right direction. What other direction is there? A droid's brain will always be faster than a sentient's brain. No one can hope to beat him. A droid? Yes, Offworlder. A droid's body can withstand forces of much greater than yours or mine, so Lupo removed the inertial reducers. With less weight, the droid's swoop can go much faster and maneuver much quicker to avoid the fan's blasts. Fan blasts? There are fans along the course that will blow you up, down, left, or right. You must compensate for them or else you will crash. Thanks for the tip. Maybe someone can even the odds. Okay. Jesus, this is a crazy swoop thing. So that's getting into the droid. Who are you? Another Mark, I mean Racer. Okay. So you're where I actually race. Or you just, you're on, he's in no state to have a conversation. You're the owner of this establishment, some show. Rare, how so? Oh, there are not many people who can spare the credits to compete on a steady basis, so where do I sign up? I want to talk to Moto, he'll set you up. Okay, so you don't have anything else. Okay. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to try to do the race normally. Because we can usually get like a free race at first. We can be forward. The heavy lifters are operating today. We must jump to avoid them as they move cargo. Anything else I need to know? The track we use is actually an old sewer system that runs beneath the city, under the refugee camp, around the methane bar, and through the docks. Do you know about the other swoop bikes and fan blasts? Yes, I know about the dangers. Okay, no free, swoop racing for me. I'm so confused. Oh, right. I haven't been pressing the buttons. Oh, my God. Okay. Well, this first one is definitely going to be a wash. Oh, my God. Okay. This one's tough. Oh, my God. They, like, home in on you, too. And they remove, like, all your speed. Oh, I can't jump over the mines? Really? That part's not too bad. Okay. That was not great. I don't know what the time to beat is, though. Probably like 30 seconds or something. Welcome back. You have survived. Your time was... Oh, okay. 108. You raced well, but you should know that no human can beat this droid at swoop racing. I'm not a normal human, Gill Breather. I'll show you what I can do. Very well. Are you ready? Let's go. I can do 108. I can do that. That's not impossible. Okay. I thought it was going to be like way more. That's 108 with hitting stuff. Oh, come on. There was nowhere for me to go there. Well, that's fine. I got 117 before with hitting stuff, so that's not the worst thing in the world. The air gusts are, frankly, pretty easy. Oh, yeah, I just got 51. Okay, so what happens if you beat it legitimately? Or is it just going to always one-up my time? Your time was, however, CT posted a time of 48. Okay, so I think it's always going to one-up you, I guess. CT Racing Droid. Check the droid for oddities. You notice that there's an unusual looking module attached under the droid's left arm. Hook the module up to your datapad. Success, you have successfully interfaced with the module. According to the memory core, the module is set to send burst transmissions at a set interval. Signal was omnidirectional and therefore the receiver remains anonymous. Okay. Slice into the droid's central behavior. You've bypassed the meager security lockouts. Lupa must have considered the shield adequate protection. There's only one file in the droid's behavioral subroutines. Open swoop. The file contains all the data needed for the droid to race in the swoop track without incident. Reprogram the droid. Success, you have reprogrammed the droid to think it's in a race and about to lose. This activates the droid's self-destruct system. Oh, okay. Well, that works. What's going on here? Your droid seems to have expired. The droid, Lupa, will have my gills in a plate. What happened? Your droid exploded. I saw nothing. I'm ruined. I can't afford to build another one. Those creditors will have my liquor on a plate. You were a fool to trust your savings to a droid. Maybe someone could buy the gallery from you, Lupo. Yes, I should be able to pay off, get enough to pay off everyone and still have some left over. Must move quickly. But who would buy this Gizka-infested hole? That Twi'lek female in there seems interested for some reason. Borna, yes, she's been trying to snatch this place out from under me for some time now. Borna! Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm curious what these people will have to say now that the swooper is gone. Oh, okay. Races soon. Okay, so now I have to actually do races, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing Bick is like the best racer here. You have performed wonderfully. Lupo could not sell me the gallery fast enough for a very good price, I might add. I left the planet on the first transport with creditors grabbing at his Leku. Here's a cut of the profits I made off the purchase of this place. They're yours in any case. All this is thanks to you. Ooh, 2,000 credits. Great. I'm not sure what the other way of doing this would be. I want to race. Can, but be forewarned, the heavy lifters are operating. Anything else I need to know? I know about the dangers. So what happens if I race now? Like, is there a different time I have to do because the droid is gone, or good? Do I no longer have to race the swoop track? Oh boy, I hit something. I am curious what not hitting anything on this swoop track would do. Also, it says you have to jump over the mines, but like, I don't know, is that the best way to avoid them? Oh, I somehow missed that. I was on the pad. How did I miss it? Oh, okay, so jumping is the way to avoid it. Okay. I see. Oh boy. This is going fast. This is really fast. Oh my god. I need my time. So what happens now? Am I just good? Congratulations, you're the new swoop champion. The second place finisher was Ndobo with the time of 1:02. Okay. Thank you. What's my reward? Oh yes, almost forgot. Here you go. 500 credits. This is the split of your winnings. That's all? I'm entitled to more. There's no more to be had. The races have only just begun to draw attention once more. I'm sorry. Okay, well, now I'm swoop champion here as well, I guess. Maybe if I come back after a little while? I don't know. Oh, hey. That's Coden. Woo! Are you Tien Tubbs droid? T-tweet-two? T-tweet-tweet-two. Oh, they're so cute. You don't look too good. What are you doing here? I translate it for me, game. What are you doing in a scrap heap? Okay. What is your function? I'll be going now. I guess I'll talk to Tien or Coden. Rusty droid, piece of junk, need to repair, but pay credits for him. Rusty junk repair droid belong to you? The droid's not for sale. You made mistake, error, not smart. If you're right in head, you trade, sell, exchange droid. Little droid is right to be afraid. Nar Shadaa, big place. Maybe Gamorrean come, hit you to scrap, then sell to Coden. You ever think about hurting this droid, you'll answer to me. Droid is wrong, droid is drunk, scrap, rusty, master not keep filthy, dying droid long. The master abandon you, leave you, discard you, then I buy you. Oh, I'll rip off your tusks and stab you with them before I part with this droid. Coden make talk, no threat, just speak, words come out, no harm done, many apologies, many sorries. Yeah, I bet. Who are you? Coden me, junk dealer. You buy? Why would I be interested in junk? Much scrap, useful junk, litter moon, Coden gather, patch sell. You want parts, junk, droids? Let me see the parts you're selling. Oh, you have a ton of stuff. Whoa, HK droid processor. This item looks like a digitally encoded processor for an HK unit. Do I just buy this? I feel like I should. It's not that much. All right, I'm just going to buy that real quick before I totally... Whoa! That's amazing. I'm curious if I can still do business with him after I get the other droid from him. Because he has great stuff. Like, phenomenal stuff. That quadranium plating is phenomenal looking. It's basically a straight upgrade from that. Well, I guess not entirely, because this is 25% versus the 50% of this one. Okay, well, but the defense bonus is +2. This one +9 is great, but other than that, nothing else, so. Oh my god. Defense bonus 9, 75% immunity to all the melee stuff. Dexterity -2, though, that's not the greatest thing. It costs way more credits than I have anyway. Okay, dark side points. I gain influence and dark side. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is how you play dark side. All right. Oh my god, no. I'm looking for an astromech droid, IT-31, once belonged to Tien Tub. No Tub droid, only Kodan droid. You see Tub droid, go see Tub. Save yourself some pain and give me the droid. You threaten over droid, you flying on Spice, Juma, Scath, no droid, no deal. Forget the pain. Give me the droid, or I'll kill you. No need for pain talk. Droid not important to die for. Take droid, but code and deal with exchange. You not make friend today. Glad you could see reason. Don't cross me again. Can I just get permanent dark side points? Like, from you? Code and give you droid. Code and have nothing else for you to leave. Not come back. Do I have to kill you then? Try threat. Try kill. Exchange kill you. Code and deal with exchange. Deal with code and exchange deal with you. And it looks like you'll die. Oh, yeah, sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Let's kill you. And more dark side points. Journal entry added. That's good, because, like, it said that I can get the exchange to come after me. What's in his remains? Oh, and that's how you get the HK droid processor. Okay, and the airspeeder navigation interface. Well, now I have 2 of those processors, I guess. I guess, like, you can either buy it from him or not. Alright, so you... I negotiated your release. I didn't do it to help you. What is that all about? Don't play innocent with me. Okay. Out of curiosity. Might be able to upgrade your memory core. Influence success. You're needing some routine maintenance. Let me tackle the main chassis first. Okay. Okay, so I still need to level up computer and repair so that I can properly do that. Let's go talk to Tien real quick and see what we can do. Because if we can take care of, like, all of the quests that are bunched up, that's a good thing. I'll be going now. Well, I guess there was no trouble. Okay. I don't want to inadvertently get light side points. Alright, so TT32. Well, thank you. IT-31 has returned and was able to retrieve what was required. As promised, I should be happy to commission the prototype droid shield free of charge. If you give me a moment, I shall attend to it. Here you are with the schematics. It was a simple matter to construct it. You better do more than that. I expect some compensation. But there is nothing I can offer. You better think of something before I get angry. I'm but a simple maintenance assistant droid. I fail to see what I could possibly offer you for your efforts for your subsequent extortion. If you don't have any credits, then give me some of your parts. I must protest. I am a sophisticated maintenance assistant droid. To be simply chop off parts of myself as a barter is abhorrent to me. But I must confess, without the part and without Master Tien being its sole manufacturer, it will not remain in business long. It will cause him more harm if you are not appeased. Very well, take these parts from my motivators and vocabulator. Should prove to you some amount of credits should you sell them. Good doing business with you, partner. Such actions are sometimes necessary, T3. Okay, so you didn't like that? Yeah. Well, good enough. So we got the... Is it this? Renewable shield? Use is unlimited. Whoa. My goodness. That's insanely good. Energy Sonic Cold Heat Ion. Energy Sonic Cold Heat Ion. Wow. That quest is 100% worth it. Like, there's no reason not to do it. Okay. Everything done there. I almost want to go back to the ship and install the HK unit thing. And I think that's where we'll end it here. There's a lot to do on Nar Shadaa. I'm really glad for the change of scenery from Telos, and everything seems a little bit more straightforward now because, well, frankly, before the game was very roundabout and I didn't quite know like what we were doing, but now I have like a more clear goal. So that's pretty nice. I just hope I can find all the quests. Oh no, what's happening? Some sort of... What is going on? Why cutscene? What? Why are my party members unconscious on the ship? What? Hello? Who are you? Okay. Visas. Who the fuck are you? What? Why do you have a lightsaber? Oh, can I take your lightsaber? Oh, yeah, give me your lightsaber. Please give me your lightsaber. How are you? Come on. Oh, she stunned me. She has some force powers too, I guess. Well, my willpower's pretty good. Oh no. Come on. Force depleted. Okay, but we win.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it.
Well,
I yield,
I mean, yeah.
Master. It is as I heard through the Force.
Master?
My life for yours.
And what have you to offer me more than your life?
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
Okay. What's a Miraluka?
I heard they had a colony on the Midrim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Maybe she knows.
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them.
I'm more inclined to think plague.
They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing makes me nervous.
Is her kind rare?
Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
Killing one?
Just mentioning it. She looks like she's suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her.
Will she recover? I have uses for her.
Some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
Let me know when she awakens. I have questions for her. You have scavenged a part from Visa Mar's lightsaber. Okay. Dark side points gained. Item, lightsaber emitter fixture. Influence gained visas. Interesting. So she is a party member then. Alright, so the damaged HK unit. Repair, install the droid's processor. What's left? Do I have 2 parts left or just 1? I don't know. Anyway, we will continue this next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.